warned this video will contain spoilers. I actually felt quite sorry for Princess Margot in this episode. She's being pushed into a loveless marriage, which, while common for the era, still stings. As a character and a young woman, you can't help but empathize with her. Despite her attempts, including sleeping with Francois de Guise, the marriage goes forward. And given how things have unfolded in this episode, I feel there's a good chance that Henry and Margot could form a strong alliance on their own. I'm a bit worried about what might happen to Catherine if these two join forces and seek revenge. Speaking of Catherine, she executed a brilliantly calculated plan to finally eliminate Edith. She slits her throat during the festivities celebrating Henry and Margot's union. Did anyone really think the Serpent Queen would relinquish all power to the Protestant leader? Absolutely not. Anjou and his group of friends storm in and start slaughtering everyone. And when it's all said and done, Catherine convinces King Charles that the Protestant followers must also be killed to prevent them from seeking revenge. And he goes through with it. Now, a few thoughts. This whole bloody plot twist was fascinating and marked quite a shift for Catherine's character after she'd spent the entire season trying to keep the peace. It brought a thrilling and intense vibe to the Serpent Queen's Season 2 finale. But when it comes to certain characters, I'm not as impressed. Although Catherine's shift was abrupt, her journey toward making this final decision was well developed and gradually built up over the season. But Charles, for instance, turned on Margot quickly and just as swiftly decided to go ahead and kill the Protestant followers. His actions didn't seem to align with where his character had been throughout the second season. Then there's Anjou. He's been at odds with his mother from the start. Suddenly, in last week's episode, she makes amends with him, and now he's ready to kill for her and basically do whatever she wants. I don't know. This shift in his character and motives felt underdeveloped and jarring, as he didn't have any solid reasons for his actions. Even Charles is like, "You want me to marry Queen Elizabeth? Okay. Oh wait, actually Cece of Austria? That's fine." His character was all over the place. It was clear that the decisions these characters made were driven by the needs of the story rather than any meaningful character development, if that makes sense. Then there's Rahima, who was frankly dull in the Serpent Queen Season 2. She's pregnant? Great. Do I care? Not really. The story and show could have carried on just fine without her this time around. Her character was much more intriguing and compelling in the first season. Unfortunately, Rahima failed to hold my interest this time. Even with some weaker elements, I think the Serpent Queen Season 2 finale still delivered a shocker, keeping us viewers engaged and entertained. What did you think? Episode grade B.